Do you know that many people experience something, but think they are the only ones? Every time you begin to pray, instead of focusing, your mind starts to drift. You close your eyes, and within seconds, thoughts begin to appear. Tomorrow's work, unread messages, unfinished conversations, even random and meaningless things. And if it's not thoughts, it's sleepiness. Your eyes grow heavy, your body slows down, and you start yawning, even though you were just fully awake moments before. It feels almost uncontrollable, like something is pulling your attention away. Have you ever wondered why? Why can you scroll on your phone for hours without getting tired, but lose focus after just a few minutes of prayer? Why does something so simple suddenly feel so difficult? If this is you, you are not alone. Even in the Bible, this already happened. Peter, James, and John, the three closest disciples chosen by Jesus, experienced the same thing. In the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus asked them to do one simple thing: stay awake and pray. But they fell asleep. Not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row. This shows that even those closest to Jesus struggled to stay alert. Here's what many people don't understand. Your brain is not used to intentional silence. When you remove stimulation, no phone, no noise, your brain automatically fills the gap with thoughts. Science calls this mind wandering, and it is completely normal. So the problem is not that your faith is weak. It's that you don't yet understand what's really happening inside you when you begin to pray. Not every time you lose focus or feel sleepy while praying is something mysterious or hard to explain. In reality, there are very clear reasons behind it, and once you understand them, things will start to make a lot more sense. The first reason, simple but often overlooked, is that your brain has become used to constant stimulation. Think about how your day usually goes. You scroll through TikTok, watch reels, receive continuous notifications. All of these create dopamine, keeping your brain in a constant state of reward and always looking for more stimulation. But when you begin to pray, all of that suddenly disappears. There is no fast sound, no rapid visuals, and at that point your brain reacts by feeling bored and starts generating thoughts to fill the gap. That is why you struggle to focus, not because you are weak, but because your brain has adapted to the fast pace of the outside world. The second reason, much more practical, is that your body is simply overloaded. Be honest for a moment. Many people only pray at 11 to 12 at night, after an entire day of work, study, responsibilities, and pressure. When you sit down to pray at that time, your body no longer has the energy to concentrate. According to your natural circadian rhythm, your body gradually reduces alertness in the evening to prepare for sleep. So feeling sleepy during prayer is not unusual. It is not necessarily some kind of attack, but sometimes simply because you are sleep deprived. When you understand these things, you begin to see the situation differently. You stop blaming yourself and instead realize that you are simply dealing with the normal way your brain and body function. There are some simple but effective ways to help you focus more during prayer, and you don't need to become perfect right away. Just make small adjustments each day. One basic thing that makes a big difference is the timing of your prayer. If you only pray at the end of the day when your body is already exhausted, losing focus is almost unavoidable. Instead, try praying in the morning or at a time when you are still alert. Even 5 minutes with a clear mind can be more valuable than 20 minutes when you are sleepy. Another way to stay focused is to pray out loud. When you speak your thoughts, you engage both your mind and your hearing, which helps you stay present longer. If you pray silently, it becomes much easier for your mind to drift without you noticing. You can also use a simple focus anchor. When you realize you are getting distracted, gently say, "God, please help me focus." A short sentence like this can quickly bring you back without creating pressure. Your posture also matters. If you feel sleepy, stand up, walk around lightly, or keep your eyes open. Movement helps your mind stay alert. Finally, accept that distraction will happen. The key is not avoiding it, but learning to return quickly. Prayer is not about perfection, but consistent practice over time. There is one thing that many people misunderstand when it comes to prayer, and that is the belief that they have to feel something for their prayer to have value. But in reality, you will not always have emotions, and you will not always feel moved or deeply connected right away. There will be times when you feel completely normal, even dry, and that does not mean your prayer is any less meaningful. What matters more than emotions is consistency. A mature believer is not someone who always feels something strong, but someone who continues to pray even when they are tired, distracted, or feel nothing at all. You also need to understand that prayer is not a performance. It is not about saying things perfectly or fluently. It is more like a real conversation with someone close, where you can speak simply, honestly, and without needing to be perfect. When you begin to see prayer this way, you will feel less pressure and find it easier to stay consistent each day. At the same time, it is important to keep a balanced perspective. Not every distraction or moment of sleepiness is caused by something spiritual, but can also be influenced by your psychology, your body, and your daily habits. In the end, what truly matters is not whether you ever lose focus, but whether you come back. The more you return, the more you grow. Thank you for listening until the end, and if you found this helpful, feel free to share it so others can also understand and improve their prayer life.